100% क्लियर है कि पूरी प्री प्लान्ड तरीके से है, क्योंकि तारीख मैच कर रही है, क्योंकि कूदना दर्शाता है, फिर दूसरे का कूदना दर्शाता है, फिर जहां चल सकते थे उधर को भागना, सीट के ऊपर कर जंप कर रहे थे, उन्हें प्रशिक्षण भी दिया गया है। और जैसे ही जूता उसने निकाला है, और जूता जो निकाला है, जूता निकालने के बाद जो उसने पिन खोली, क्या खोला है, उसके बाद जो गैस और जो धुआं पूरा निकला है, उससे साफ दिखता है कि पूरी प्री प्लानिंग के तहत वो आए थे, तारीख भी चुन करके, और कुछ ना कुछ वो करना चाहते थे और भी ज्यादा।
All right, my colleague Shravan Sen is joining us live from Ground Zero outside the Parliament. Shravan, of course, we're getting several reactions also, and the visuals, of course, are really dramatic. Delhi SIT is set to probe the security breach. The special cell has been roped in, and now the detainees have also entered without ID proofs. This is a big lead that we're getting in.
Well, in fact, Rakshita, just a quick breaking news that I would like to just put this out with regards to the antecedents of the 4 intruders. It turns out that 4 of them, 2 who were inside the parliament and 2 who were outside the parliament, appear to be connected. However, they come from different states, but it turns out that there is a connection which is now being probed by the Delhi police. As we speak, the probe is underway at the Parliament Street police station, which is barely about 500 meters away from where we are reporting at this point in time. A little more than 500 meters, I stand corrected, but just a quick check of what we know so far. This incident happened roughly around 1 o'clock this afternoon inside the parliament, when 2 of the intruders managed to go through this particular security check. And despite the security check, what they managed to take along with them was a foreign object, a metal canister that they took along with them. The moment the session actually began, one of the intruders jumped at least 2 to 3 desks where the parliamentarians were sitting. The moment one of them was actually nabbed, he immediately bent down, took out the metal canister, and thereafter ticked it off, and this yellow smoke started billowing out. Thereafter, we are given to understand another intruder who was present at the visitors gallery. He too opened the metal canister. Remember, they've been able to get all the details with regards to the metal canisters that were actually used. Some of the items were basically taken out by the forensic team, have now been placed inside the forensic investigation van, which is behind me. But a quick check in terms of how did they manage to enter, what is the procedure that is put into place. Now, I'll just step aside and give you a closer look. This is the entryway for the visitors. In fact, the passes are issued right inside behind that red brick wall that you see. Behind that you have the reception. That's where the passes are actually issued. The passes are given to the visitors on the basis of recommendations that are made by the parliamentarians. In this particular case, BJP parliamentarian Pratap Simha, who is from Karnataka, it is he who had issued his office, who had issued the pass. We haven't really heard from the parliamentarian's office as of now as to on what basis was these passes given. Most of the times, remember, it is the parliamentarians who actually give it to their constituency members so that they can come and get a glimpse of the parliament, which happens to be a completely fortified area. There is a 4-layer security that is put into place. Now, if you can see just behind me, you do have the paramilitary which is outside. There is multiple levels of checks that are actually done. As you can see, you would have the visitors also now coming out. A lot of them, visitors as well as some of the parliamentarians do actually come out from here. But as you can see, these are the checks that have been put into place. It's a little dark right now inside, so you may not be able to get a clear glimpse of what happens inside. But once you are issued that particular pass, thereafter, you do have to deposit all electronic devices. Even mobile phones are not allowed. Forget about mobile phones, even a pen or a paper, or for that matter, any stationary item, none of which is actually allowed to be taken inside. It is all that you have to deposit here when you are actually entering. But in this particular case, there is a clear security breach because you do have a foreign object that was hidden inside the shoe, and it was taken right inside the parliament. There was an attempt that was made by the intruder to actually enter the well of the Lok Sabha where the proceedings were underway. That is the reason why this is being considered as a major security breach. And also, let's not forget,